Hello, my name is Abby Grand-Lienard, and today we are going to discuss using a graphic organizer, specifically the Venn diagram, to compare and contrast two ideas, objects, or texts from nonfiction books. A Venn diagram is a diagram that uses circles or other shapes to visualize the relationship between different sets. The first step to utilizing a Venn diagram is choosing an appropriate book. This means we need to find a nonfiction book that contains information about two different topics. For example, if I had a book all about the sun, and I also had a book that was all about alligators and crocodiles, I would choose the book about alligators and crocodiles. This is necessary because there are two main topics in the book, and the purpose of the text is knowing that there are differences and similarities between alligators and crocodiles. Therefore, a Venn diagram would be the perfect tool to compare and contrast the two animals. Step 2 is to read the nonfiction book. While reading the book, remember to keep in mind that we are eventually going to be comparing two things. For example, an alligator and a crocodile. So take note of any information that you pick up that it's special to an alligator or is special to a crocodile, and maybe see if they have similarities and their differences to compare them in the Venn diagram. Step 3 is to review the components of a Venn diagram. A Venn diagram is multiple shapes that are overlapped to help us compare and contrast. And one of these shapes will be your first topic, and the other shape would be your second topic. Where they cross over is where those two topics have similarities or things in common. Step 4 is to choose the two topics that you are planning to compare and contrast. So, for example, if I read the nonfiction book over alligators and crocodiles, I may want to say, let's compare alligators to crocodiles and see their similarities and their differences. The last step is step 5, and this step tells us to fill out our Venn diagram. So, taking what I learned from my nonfiction book, I'm going to fill out facts about alligators, facts about crocodiles, and their similarities between two I will fill out in the middle. I hope this short instructional video over using a Venn diagram will help you in the future whenever reading nonfiction texts and help you organize your thoughts and ideas from the information learned from that text. Remember the 5 short steps to filling out and utilizing a Venn diagram.